Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday to you guys. Listen, I hope you're excited. We're going to talk about two things today that I think are really, really important. So I hope you're excited about being an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. You and I, my friends, we're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And I'm going to share with you an article that points to the very fact, something that we've been saying on this channel from day one. We're also going to talk about this recent hack on the Solana protocol, the yield farming platform. We're going to talk about that as well. Without question, we'll go over the market because the market is doing what the market does. So listen, guys, this is your XRP Ripple. This is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. First thing that we're going to cover is something that James Rule shared with the community, because I think it's really, really important to know, especially to content creators. I want to make this point, especially for content creators who are blessed to be able to, again, open up this laptop, turn on that computer, flip on the microphone and the computer and share with the community. For, I don't know for how long or, how long it went on, but, there was this constant thing from content creators about when Flare Network, can you just tell us when it launches? Can you just let me know when you launch, please? Or the audacity to suggest that the marketing is not good. The marketing. We're talking about Flare Networks bringing smart contract capability to XRP and XRP budget. Has not been done. And talking about marketing. And you want to point out DeFi hacks and wanting regulation. To don't point out how Flare Network, but don't point out how Flare Networks is trying to do it right. Complain about when launch and just tell me when it's launching. But don't point to the fact that it's being done right. Flare Networks is trying to have it be done correctly with as much security, with as much auditing as humanly possible to try to get it right. There's still no guarantees. So don't point out the DeFi hacks if you're not going to point out how Flare Networks is doing it right. I'm talking to the content creators. Not the average Joe and average Jane listening to my voice. Content creators who want to point out, well, just tell me when it launches. Can you just tell me when it's going to launch? And talk about marketing. Pointing out hacks on Solana and not referencing how Flare Network is trying to do it right for the community that it represents. XRP, XLM, the Doge, and Litecoin, right? Trying to get it right. Let's point that out, right? So don't poo-hoo Songbird, the Canary Network Songbird, in an attempt by Flare Networks to try to get it right, to try to prevent these things like what happened on the Solana DeFi protocol. So it's not enough to just say, just be careful out there. That's not enough. I want to point out how Flare Network and Hugo and the team there are trying to do it right. Let's highlight that they're trying to get it right. So it's an interesting article coming out from Solana, from what is it, Decrypt.co. Interesting deal, right? A lot of these hacks going on, right? A lot, 600 million the other day, a lot of it going on, right? So we should be screaming for the rooftop that Flare Network is taking its time and trying their best, doing their best. So, we know that they gave it everything they had to try to prevent things like this. It's no guarantee, but I would rather that they take their time and give everything that they have and spend all their money on trying to make it secure versus trying to market the product. Versus trying to market the product and spending time trying to update the community. Let's spend some time on getting that network secure. I'll get updated when I get updated. Goodness gracious. All right, let me go over this article here. Solana DeFi protocol Luna yield goes dark with 6.7 million in crypto. Yeah, they ran off. Luna yield ran off, took advantage, right? That's one of the things that's so challenging about the market, any market that is trying to do good, that has a viable working industry, right? Here's what's going to happen. Bad people are going to take advantage of an industry that is popular, that is doing good, that is, providing use cases. Bad people come in and try to leverage that, take advantage of people. It goes on in any industry. Because if the industry wasn't viable, why would, right? If it wasn't viable and vibrant and a lot of people participating in the industry, the bad guys are not going to come to that. Right? That happens in any industry. The scammers, they come into industry, right? So that's the challenge, especially in DeFi. Because what's one of the greatest things about DeFi? Open source. That's one of the greatest strengths. What's one of the greatest weaknesses, if you will? Oftentimes, our greatest strength is our greatest weakness. It's open source. Anyone can come. That's the challenge. Player Network realizes and recognizes that, and they're trying to do their best. No guarantees. So shout out to Hugo and the team for spending the dollars on security and not marketing. All right, so let's go over here to this article. The Solana DeFi protocol Luna yield goes dark with $6.7 million in crypto. Luna yield has disappeared, taking 6.7 million of investor funds with it. Let me see if I can get rid of this. Right, so in brief, and I'm not going to go over the whole article, DeFi yield or aggregator Luna yield baited investors with promises of high yields. The platform went dark after taking off with 6.7 million worth from crypto. The SOL pad, the platform which launched the Uni Yield IDO, has finalized its compensation plan for those affected. That wasn't mentioned, but I'll mention it in today's video. Compensation plan for those affected. And what they did is they're going to give back, they're going to make them 60% whole, not completely, but 60%. Here it is here. So the SOL pad said that it will compensate Luna Yield IDO participants in United States stablecoin, USDC, with a value equal to 60% of the purchased amount. So they're going to try to make them whole. So let's thank God there's a foundation, the SolPad Foundation, that has some money able to, they're going to pay you 60% of your dollar. So that is that deal there. So, but my point to this whole article and to that tweet, don't just point to the ailments. Also point to the people that are trying to get it right. And that's Flare Networks, and that's Hugo Filion and the team at Flare Networks for trying to get it right and doing their best possible thing, to keep our venture funds safe, without any guarantees. But if we're going to highlight that they have a lack of marketing skill set, we should highlight how they are trying their best in their due diligence and perseverance to try to keep this network safe. We should be speaking on that. Again, I'm talking to the content creators. All right, so what else did I want to share with you guys? Wanted to cover that article, and I wanted to cover this other thing. We say this on the channel all the time about you and I being part of that 99% that are playing this game that the masses don't even know. The masses don't even know it's being played. We're playing a game that the masses don't even know is being played, and we are winning. So hugely important to understand. I got an article here that I want to share with you guys. It's pretty powerful. It is the largest wealth transfer in history, as the 99% supports the 1%. Shout out to Michael at Val5Links for sharing this article. We appreciate you, my dude. It's important to understand where we are, guys. It really is, especially during the bear markets. It's important to understand where we are. This is a good article coming from Crypto News. Let's see, where do I want to start with this? Really good stuff. Okay, here it is. According to Spartan Bank, a partner at crypto fund, the Spartan Group, it's the other 99%. Everyone else who is not in crypto. Supporting the 1% of crypto. And the funny thing is that they have no idea that they are doing it. This is exactly what we've been saying from day one. We're playing a game, you and I, my friends. I'm telling you, we're blessed. We're playing a game that 99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And we're winning. We're winning, my friends. He goes on to explain how thousands of new millionaires and many billionaires as well minted crypto are going to cash out a portion of their newfound wealth to buy houses, cars, yachts, jewelry, club memberships, etc. This in turn drives up asset prices that result in real world inflation, but it is a slow and organic process. And as such, you don't see that inflation happening. The people who are not in crypto also happen to be the ones who are less tech savvy and tend to have a set of views of how the world works. They make their mark in the old world order, like old traditional financial products and instruments. And they think all of this is a massive bubble or a Ponzi that will crash spectacularly. That view keeps them away. And they keep subsidizing us year after year, unknowingly, until at some point it becomes clear that crypto is the new thing and it isn't going away, said Spartan Black. Overall, it is a generational wealth transfer from the old to the young, from the clueless to the tech savvy, from the risk averse folks to the risk takers, and from the establishment to the guys who dare to dream up a new world order. Pretty cool stuff coming from this guy at Spartan Black. That's you and I, my friends. I hope you're walking around. I say this on the channel all the time. This moment in time for you and I should be a shoulders back and heads up moment. Shoulders back and heads up moment, because you should know that you know that you know what you hold. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place to be. All right, guys, listen, I am going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this, that old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our time to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.